Welcome back, beautiful people, to another episode of Not So Good Advice, where me, the host, Lou Bloom, gives you, the beautiful people, well, not so good motherfucking advice. I know. This is the last episode of 2024, and right now, 2025, that's what's coming up. So I'm feeling a little festive, and yes, of course, I'll probably put this one out later on tonight, maybe tomorrow. And well, by then, New Year's will be in 2025. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Disclaimer. This is not legal advice or professional advice. This is strictly for comedic purposes and entertainment only. You should not be taking this advice literal. But if you do take it literal, like, comment, subscribe, send an email. notsogoodadvice19@gmail.com. Let us know how that went. Did you like the advice? Was it good? Was it bad? Did it help you out? Are you rich and wealthy now? Did you get the six-pack you always wanted? Are you finally married? Or are you dead? That's what we want to know. Please, we're dying to know. My lines are open. So this is the 21st episode. I know, the 21st episode. We're going a long way. We're coming a long way, people. And we got some good ones tonight. Hopefully I can get through all of them. I don't know. But let's go. So, this one, the title and the first question goes, how do I tell my friend to leave? I always say that. I always struggle with that. But I just tell them, get the fuck out. Okay. I live in a single apartment, and in October, my friend said he wanna move to November, and sorry, I can already tell they wrote this like an idiot. So sorry. Move in November, and he will leave in December. I agreed because he said he will pay half rent, and it was just for a month when he moved in, so he lost his job. He didn't pay me rent, saying, wait, what? He didn't pay me rent, saying he lost his job. Moreover, the grocery, which, dude, this guy wrote crazy. Okay, bear with me, people, I'm sorry. Which I used to buy for myself. He started using them as well. Now I live check to check, so my groceries are also running out. He didn't pay me November rent, and now it will be January 1st. Still, no sign of him going. I'm so much done with this guy. It seems he is using me in the name of friendship. I really don't know how should I tell him to leave my apartment and let me live freely. Your advice will help. Okay, well, you came to the right place. So, listen. This is what you do. I don't know how long you've known the guy. I don't know if you really care for him. But, like, you didn't give me an age, but, but I mean, dude, if you live by yourself, I'm assuming you're grown. So you gotta tell him, hey, I'll give you this, I'll give you half a month, I'll give you this many days, and that's it, bro. Like I can't live with you here, bro. I'm sorry. I love you. But you have to leave. Just tell him like that. Tell him like that. Very simple, very easy. And I know he might say, "Oh, I'm your homie. I thought we were family. Oh, you're fake. Oh, well, you're switching up on me." Saying all that shit, but bro, this is your life we're talking about here. This is your life, motherfucker. Your life. So, yeah, and when that day comes, if he leaves, when he leaves, he has to leave sometime, right? To go, like, smoke a cigarette or see his mom or, like, see the sun, right? When that happens, you change the locks. You change the locks. That's what you do. You change the locks and you just, yeah. And that if he still doesn't leave, then I say you bring the city or the police inside. You involve the city and the police to get him out. Because hopefully it's not in a state where there's squatters law, because sometimes if they stay more than 7 months, then technically you can't kick them out. It's kind of like law. But that's what I would do, is just give them a date and say, hey, bro, I can't live. I'm getting affected now. I'm going broke. There's a chance that I'll lose this fucking apartment if you're still here. So you're going to have to leave. I'm sorry. I helped you as much as I can, but I've already done over what I told you I was going to help you with. So that's what I would say. I always hear these stories, but people are too free. They're too friendly. My friend is not gonna live with me. I do not have a homie that close to me. Maybe a day or two, but bro, I'm sorry. Okay, next question. My dad has been actively trying to kill himself for the last 25 years, and I'm sick of it. I'm in my 30s, and I'm sick of his bullshit. He's been taking every drug he can get his hands on, but he's like Ozzy Osbourne. He just keeps going. His new thing is purposely taking niacin to build up the plaque in his heart. To go to bed, he drinks alcohol, takes a concoction of random pills, some of them he bought off the internet from foreign countries, to fall asleep. I've been stuck watching him for the past 5 years. Everyone else left him, and I had never had a close relationship. In the beginning, I wanted to help. Then I became stuck because I was so anxious about losing him. Years went by, and I'm not stuck in a certain situation. Years went by, and I'm not stuck in a certain situations because of his mess. I'm not, or you are now. I don't know. 2025, I'm taking control of my life. He used to be wealthy, well-respected businessman. Since I was 8 years old, he kept telling me I could die tomorrow. Then he'd do something stupid. Everyone's surprised he keeps going, including himself. I'm taking my life back. My health, my family deserve me at my best. Yeah. Well, you're right. Of course your family deserves you at your best. And of course this is your life. That's the first thing you need to do is take control of this damn thing. This is your life we're talking about. Motherfucker. So, that's what I say. If you really want my advice, I mean, obviously he doesn't care about life. Obviously he doesn't care about his life. He doesn't see what is truly beautiful about living and being here. He doesn't see the great things, you know. I get it. Life is bad. It's sour and it sucks sometimes and it hurts. But that's just one tiny little drop of it. One tiny little drop. The rest of it's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. So, you know, I say take control of your life, yes. And I mean, let the man go. You're going to have to let it go. Let him go. Let him kill himself. Eventually he'll hit rock bottom and he'll just turn his life around and he'll, you know, hopefully see the beauty of it and he'll turn his life around. It's never too late to turn your life around. Never too late. So or he'll go through it and he'll die, fulfilling his wish, because that's literally what he wants to do. Is he wants to die. He wants to die by taking a crazy ride and taking drugs, which is honestly pathetic, and it's cowardly. I wouldn't do that. No one should do that, especially if you have kids and a family. You should not be doing that. But if he wants to do that, let him do it. Or what? You say 25 years? Come on, bro. If you really want to kill yourself for 25 years, you could do it. You could do it. But I say, yeah, just let him do it, man. You got to focus on yourself, move forward. Everyone else let go of him. What are you nice? You too sweet? You have a heart? No. I mean, I get it. It's your dad. But like, if you're too nice, it starts to take away from your happiness. And it starts to mess up your life. So let him go. Okay. This one, the title goes, "We don't know what to do." My brother's 21 and he's been in prison for 3 years now. And he has a non-violent and non-sexual child endangerment charge. He basically broke into a house to rob and a child was present. It's come to my mom's and I attention that he is being threatened by other inmates because a guard told them about the charge and apparently it's a big no-no in prison. We went to prison and tried talking to the officers after he called us frantically and he's tried requesting to be put into protective custody, but he hasn't been moved. We're scared shitless. We don't want anything to happen to him. We genuinely don't know how any of this works, so it's a very scary experience. Very scary. You're not in there. You're not the one caged up with the animals. So how scary can it be? I get it. I get it. You love him. That's your brother. But life is a game of choices and decisions. You have to make the right ones. Robbing a house is not a right choice. Robbing a house with a kid inside, definitely not a right choice. Okay, I'm sure if the kid wasn't inside, he knew the kid was inside, he wouldn't have stepped foot in the house. I get it. But that's what they say. They tell you these things all the time. Don't do drugs, don't drink and drive, go to school, don't talk to strangers, don't smoke cigarettes, you'll get lung cancer. You know, they tell you these things all the time. And I'm pretty sure somewhere down the list, don't rob a house with a kid inside, don't rob a house in general, is on that list. But I mean, who knows what his way of thinking at the time, but he thought it was a good idea. Look, I'm judging, but I'm judging out of love. I'm judging how I judge myself. That's kind of harsh, but I see myself in him. I do. I'm not guilt-free. I'm guilty as flip, okay? Guilty as flip. So, and I know sometimes prison politics are crazy. And a lot of the paperwork people have, it's because it's very general, very plain. So you can be like, your paperwork in prison or in jail could say that you're a sexual offender or like, you know, a sexual predator just because you went and, okay, literally it gets vague. You can be listed as a sexual offender because you went to the mall and you flashed a family and some little kids, that's a sexual offender. You need to be dealt with. Or you can be a sexual offender because you got drunk one night and you took a piss behind a dumpster and the police pulled up on you and you got caught. They're both sexual offenders. One of them is just a real sexual offender that you know, if prison politics get involved and they deal with them in their way. The other one is like, come on, like what? He was just taking a piss, man. Come on. But either way, they're both on their paperwork will say sexual offender or whatever. And they go to prison and it's gonna look bad. So yeah, so I do have empathy for him. It sucks, but the ultimate thing we gotta know here, bottom line, is he robbed the house. He tried robbing the house. He tried taking something that wasn't him, and like wasn't his, and like that's a no-no. Yes, sexual offenders are no-no in prison. But robbing someone's house, especially with weapons, especially when there's a child inside, is also a bigger no-no. So, as scary as it seems, he just needs to, you know, protect his neck, watch himself, maybe, you know, join a gang, get some protection, and try his hardest to get that lawyer to expunge or change his charge into like something lesser than child endangerment. Because, you know, but also let's not feel too bad because look, bro, you made your wine. Now drink up. Drink up. Drink that shit up. What do you think was gonna happen if you robbed the house? You were gonna get the Nobel Peace Prize? No. Let me look closer with my glasses. No. Doesn't work like that, bro. Doesn't work like that. Next question. Being short sucks. Having great job with peak salary, owning a house and cars. Some say I do really good. I do really look good. Multiple streams of income, yet I can't approach a girl because I'm 5'5". Worst is ghosting a girl when obsessive thoughts of being short comes up to my mind. I hated myself for this. Feel sorry for those women who were left clueless. Have good physique since I go to the gym regularly. I'm stuck right now looking for solutions. It seems cosmetic limb lengthening surgery is the only real solution. Everything else is cope. So you want to go to China and get the leg extensions surgery. Okay. You're 5'5". Okay, let's be realistic here. You're 5'5". You go to China, you get the leg extension surgery, which, let's face it, you might die, never wake up getting that surgery, and you might never walk the same. Okay, you're 5'5", you go to China, you get the leg surgery, you survive, you wake up, and you walk kind of the same. But now you're 5'7". Okay. Okay. You happy? You happy now? 5'5" to 5'7"? Look, bro. God makes everyone in his own beautiful way. Okay? Just like me, just like you, just like your dog, and even that janitor guy and homeless guy down the street that's always nodding out at the corner. They're all beautiful. We're all beautiful. It's just we deal with things differently. We deal with things differently. And, you have to deal with being 5'5". So, you just said it sucks having great peak salary. Dude, you're doing good. You're fit. You own a house and the cars, bro. Come on, you're doing good. You're really good looking. Some people say, okay, multiple streams of income. Come, okay, but you can't approach a girl because you're 5'5". You just said you ghost girls because obsessive thoughts of being short comes to mind. So you get girls. You just ghost them because you're insecure about being 5'5". That's the thing. Get that shit out your head. Get that shit out your head. You're 5'5", but bro, think about it. Think about it. Think about it, bro. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Look. Al Pacino, 5'5". Macaulay Culkin, Home Alone kid, 5'5". You believe that? Billy Crystal, which, I wouldn't really want to. He's 5'5". Literally, Ben Stiller, I think he's more like 5'6". But still, 5'6", 5'5". Bro, dude, George Lucas, the man who invented E.T. and Star Wars, he's 5'5". I get it, Jonah Hill. See, look. You see the things we have to do because we're not 6 foot. We're like 5 something. See the thing, we have to create Star Wars, and get multiple streams of income, and own a house and cars, and do that because we're 5'5". Think about what you're doing. The fact that you could even get girls to come, to be with girls kind of, and then you ghost them, that means you can get with girls. The fact that you can get with girls and have a multiple source of income and own a house and all that stuff and a peak salary job, the fact that you can do all that is a blessing within itself. So you got to remember that. Like, look at your perspective. Life's all about perspective. Okay? You win some, you lose some. Bro, you got the house, the car, all that shit. You won those. You win. The only thing you lose is 5'5". You lost a little bit there. Look at your perspective, though. Your life's a blessing. Imagine being homeless, poor, ugly, no job, no house, no car. You're bald. You're not fit, no muscle. Your dick doesn't work. You're living on the street, nodding out, hitting the Fendt cart, and you're 5'5". There's plenty of people like that are 6 foot too, and they don't got shit going on. So I think you need to change your perspective. I don't know, go to like Costa Rica and take like an acid, fucking smoke the toad, bro, and then rejuvenate your life and have a different perspective on life. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do, because your perspective is fucked up. And quite frankly, I'm offended. I'm offended of it, because you're so greedy. You got all that, and then you want more? Come on, bro. You're pissing me off. You're pissing me off now. Pissing me off. Okay, next one. I messed up really bad. I accidentally said an inappropriate joke to a minor. I'm a minor myself, and my friends that are my age also make inappropriate jokes often. I should have asked if they're okay with them, but I didn't, and I spoke without thinking. I apologized, but I don't know if they forgive me. I didn't know they were minors before this, and I should have asked. It was really awkward. I don't know what to do. Bro, if you're a minor, you don't gotta ask if anyone else is a minor. You're a minor. Unless you're talking about like a minor, like you're mining for ore, and they're underage minors. But I'm thinking you're either all minors, like you mine ore, or you're all underage. So either way, you're good, bro. It's a joke. You apologized? Good. It's done. You said sorry. They either accept it, and then they go cry in the corner later. That's it. That's all you do. It's over. Okay, next one. Straight men, have you ever been to a gay bar? And if so, what was it like? I don't have any particular reason for asking. It just struck me that I have never been to one. So if you're straight and have been to a gay bar, what was it like, especially in interacting with other patrons? Did they immediately know you were straight? Or were you treated any differently? Okay, I can answer that. So I don't go to a bunch of them. I haven't been to like multiple ones, but I've been to one, and it was pretty cool. Nothing crazy, nothing bad. It was actually pretty fun. Gay people know how to party. They know how to have a good time. Trust me, they do. You have a good time if you're with them, and you're not like, with the stick up your ass, all fucking angry and mad at life. No, you have a great time with them. They have good music, super good music. They might have naked men painted on the walls. Okay, whatever. And the one I went to, there wasn't all just gay men. There's babes there. There's girls there. The only difference is it's acceptable to be gay. The only difference is if you're trans, you're there, it's acceptable. No one's gonna make a big deal out of it. The good thing too is like no one's at a gay bar just dogging you, like just trying to fight. No one's at a gay bar like mad dogging you. No one's gonna try to fight you because you stepped on their shoe at a gay bar. No. That doesn't happen there, which is honestly refreshing. You might trip and fall and get your dick sucked, but that's about it. Don't trip and fall. But other than that, like I said, I've only been to one, but it's all right. Fun place. Next question. How to tell my girlfriend I love her body without offending her? Why would you offend her? You love your body. She's your girlfriend. You love her body. Like what? My girlfriend's 22 and I'm 23. She's very insecure with her body and doesn't like certain things about it. However, I love her body. I generally love all her curves and everything about her, and she doesn't believe me. I can't go further into expressing what I mean without the fear of hurting her feelings or making her feel self-conscious, sneaking up on me. Wait, what? Let me read that again. You love her curves and all her body, but I generally love her curves and everything, but she doesn't believe me. I can't go further into expressing what I mean without the fear of hurting her feelings. Bro, stop being scared. That's your girl. Grow a pair. Like, what type of question is this? I don't get it. Okay. Or whatever. Doing so makes it sound like I'm lying, but I'm just really being cautious. She's a bit on the fluffier side, or what looks like to be used, or what looks like she used to be lost. She lost some weight, so it's extra loose skin. That's making a lot of the mass. How can I word how much I love her body to make her feel beautiful rather than self-conscious? I want her to believe me. Okay. Sounds like sounds like you're insecure. No, it sounds like she's insecure and you're just kind of stop being a bitch and tell her she's sexy. That's it. This is what you do. You go, babe, I just want to tell you something. God damn, you are just so fucking sexy. Like, I'm just so lucky to have you. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, no, like really, like I'm just so lucky. Like other girls are pretty and stuff, but you, baby, I can't even talk about it that much, cause I'm getting hot. Right now. I'm sorry. Anyway, come on, let's go get McDonald's. Literally, that's all you say. Stop being scared. And if she feels insecure about it, you'd be like, or thinks you're lying, be like, no, I'm not lying. Why would you think that? No, like, if I didn't like you or liked your curves, you weren't sexy, I wouldn't be with you. Like, I don't understand. You need to work on that. Stop being insecure. Let's go get McDonald's. Literally, say that. That's all you gotta say. Nothing more, nothing less. Make it like it's not a big deal, and she'll get over it, and she'll realize like, damn, maybe it's not a big deal. Be confident. Be a fucking man. Show her she's with the man, and you're not scared to compliment your girlfriend, because you're scaring me with the sentence now. You're scaring me. It sounds crazy with this question. Next question. What is your biggest regret in life? What is one thing you regret till this day, and you always wish you didn't happen? It didn't happen. I have no regrets. I can proudly say I have no regrets. Regrets is something that no one should have. If I had to answer that, the only real regrets I have is doing people wrong. Doing people wrong, and just not being mature enough, not being grown enough, and doing people wrong. Those are the only regrets I probably have. Other than that, oh, I should have bought this instead of that. Oh, I shouldn't have spent this money. Oh, I shouldn't I shouldn't have broke up with this girl. Or I shouldn't have dated this girl, whatever. No. I don't think like that. You shouldn't either. Life, sometimes, a lot of times, and I'll never say all the time, but a lot of times, it's about making choices and not looking back. Because what's the point? The choice has been made. Decision is done. If you start looking back, you're just wasting time. We don't look back. We remember the past and remember history so it doesn't repeat itself, and we learn and we move forward. That's what we do. But we never regret and look back. We never do that. You think I regret buying this fucking expensive hat? You think I regret buying this hat for $4.99? Or these glasses for $4.99? Or these authentic Hawaiian flowers for $4.99? Or this beautiful hair down at the wig shop from this Korean man for $39.99? No, I don't regret that. I don't regret nothing. So, that's what I think you should do. There's a reason why the rear view mirror is about this big. It's about this big. But the windshield is this big. There's a reason why. Because we leave the things in the past, and what's in the future is a lot more important than what's back there. That's why. I hope that answers your question, buddy. Okay, next one. This says, I have 4 weeks time to earn $300. Please help me. I need your advice. Well, you came to the right place, babe. You came to the right place. Came to the right place. Hello, I'm a mom of a 2-year-old here, and I'm living paycheck to paycheck. My car broke down, and I had extra cost to fix it. Now I'm behind with credit card and rent for the next month. If I can make $300-ish in the next month, I could get back on track. My toddler is with me 24/7, so I was thinking to do Instacart, maybe, but I doubt I can make $300 with that. I have a car and I have a phone. Any ideas, please? I appreciate you. That's some good advice. Okay, so we all know if you want $300, we all know something you can do, right? For $300. You got a mouth? That's an option. I'm not going to say it's a good one. But that's an option. Of course, don't do that. But I'm just saying. Another thing to do is get out another credit card. Another thing to do is go to a loan shark. Maybe you could ask someone to borrow money. If I knew you, if you still need it, when did you write this? Okay, a couple days ago. Right into the show. I won't give you 300. That's fucking greedy. Okay, but I'll give you 150. I'll give you $150, $150. I'll give you that. But other than that, Instacart's a good way. You're gonna have to go walking around looking for cans. I mean, You could ask a family member, please, I need it, I'll pay you back. Just don't charge me interest. I'll pay you back whenever I can. I mean, that's realistic. Maybe you can sit on the curb and panhandle like these gypsies out here. The scammers. Look, I get it, and I'm not trying to like seclude or prejudice anyone, but I'm saying they took my money. That chain was not real. He pulled up in an AMG, smelling like straight Nautica cologne for men. That was not real gold. You can do that. Also, you gotta think about it. How bad do you need the money? Like, is the world gonna end if you don't pay it back? $300 in a month is not too bad. I think it's very doable. Okay, one last one for you guys. One last one. This one says, what's the weirdest thing said on a first date that made you leave not wanting to go back? Red flags on the first date that made you not want to go back. Okay. I don't care for words. Words are words. I like jokes. But as long as you're not crazy saying you have a bomb or you like do anything crazy with children or illegal like that, you know, like you have to do something horrible, say something horrible like that. But I'll tell you a story that someone did and I never looked back. And as soon as they did it, I was like, oh God, I'm never seeing this girl again. Okay, once upon a time. Let me take off my glasses for this one. Let me take off my glasses and let me put my hat. Let me put my hat on my heart. Once upon a time, your boy Lou Bloom, he went on a date with some girl. She was alright. She was cool, but I noticed she was a little loopy, right? She was a little loopy, and well, she was really funny though, super funny. We went out once, maybe twice. I counted because the first date is 2 days is like a first date too. But her head was going 1,000 miles per hour. Her head was like, the way she would think was like 1,000 miles per hour. I gotta do this. What about this? And I want to go back to school. And I gotta help my dad. And she would do that shit all the time. Okay, I got that real quick. A lot of people are like that. And I know I shouldn't have done it, but she lived far from me, so I spent the night. Okay, but I mean, her room, it smelled good. It was pretty clean. It was nice. It was cool. It wasn't bad. She liked animals. It was cool. She was cool. But she did something that I'll never forget, and I'll never forgive her for. So horrible and wretched that I had to walk away without even telling her. But she knew. I didn't think she knew. She ripped ass in front of me for the first time I met her. She ripped ass. And it was like, it didn't smell like shit. It didn't smell bad. And I didn't make fun of her. I just, I laughed because it's normal. I do it. You do it. We all do it. It's normal. But we try to keep it sexy over here on my side of the club. We try to keep it sexy. Let's try to keep it at least like this sexy. A little bit like at least this sexy. This one's sexy. A little sexy. Let's try to keep it a little sexy. Okay? So she did that. And as soon as she did that, I was like, wow. In my mind, I was like, ha ha. Why laugh? Ha ha. And then I flicked my hair back like. She did that. And in my mind, I was like, I'm never, ever gonna see this bee again. And I know some people think I'm shady or shallow. Some people think I shouldn't think like that. But you know what? I don't give a freak. I don't give a freak-a-leak. I don't. Because that's not me. I'm not into that. Let's try to keep it a little sexy. I wouldn't do that in front of her. I wouldn't do that in front of my... Like, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't. And that was one thing on our first date that happened to me, and I never went back. So, Hope you guys like this episode. Not so good advice. 21 episode right here. 21 in the books. Happy New Year. 2025 is my year. We're coming up. It's your year too. We're going to do this shit. It's going to be fun. It's going to be amazing. Good, positive vibes. Move forward. Do things you haven't done before. Apply to that job. Cut off those stupid friends still doing drugs. Go kiss that girl that is of age. Okay? Recycle. Drink more water. Start that YouTube channel. Tell your boss he looks good. She looks good. Hug your mom. All that shit, okay? Like, comment, subscribe. Send an email. notsogoodadvice19@gmail.com. My lines are open. They're open and I'm feeling festive, okay? So that's all we gotta do. Live, laugh, love. 2025, here we come, baby. Here we come.